Monday morning. Today I'm actually in the gym by myself, and as you can see we are back in our usual gym because the renovation is now complete of the gym but not of everywhere else. But let me just show you a quick preview of what it looks like. They've changed the colours of the gym, so they've gone for like a dark theme. They've changed some of the thing, added loads of squat racks. I'll show you when I'm on the other side how many squat racks that they've been able to add. But I'm just doing my exercise to help my knees. So to help my knees, I do this thing where I walk backwards for 5 minutes every morning on the treadmill on an incline. So I'm going to do that for a bit, and then I'm going to do some stretches just to keep on helping my knee. So many squat racks. Look, they've added like 6 squat racks. This is the best thing ever. And then you've got the pool, which you can see they switched up a bit. Added the grey tiles. It's looking real clean. Scaffolding is fully up and the guys are already on site smashing it out. So they are installing the beams today. So in the next half an hour the beams are coming. To be honest, I wouldn't really want to be on site, but I've never actually done a loft extension before, so this is really good experience for myself. So I kind of want to know what the steps are and the stages are. Two-way loft extension and a conversion, just so that for future purposes I can start putting together better time frames for when I'm trying to understand how long things are going to take. So I feel like for this particular project I may pop in more often than I usually would like to, just so that I can learn about what's going on. So I've been able to go up there and see that they have dug out essentially holes in the walls to install the beams. So they're putting in 3 beams, 2 in the floor and 1 in the ridge, and there's more than enough head height in there as well. Okay, so that's where the steel's gonna go from here, all the way across to there. And there's 3 steels, isn't it?
3 in floor, 3 steel.
Yeah.
1 ridge beam.
Okay, so the ridge beam, 1, 2, 3, and the one at the end.
3 beam in dormer.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be in the dormer. Yeah. Okay, brilliant, nice. Wow, today has been one of those days where you're behind your desk for hours and hours filling out so much forms and admin. So I've been filling out a few documents called a TA6, TA7 and a TA5. So those are documents that sellers have to fill in when they're selling a property. So I am, as I said before, I think I would have said it in one of the vlogs, that I am currently in the process of selling one of my properties. So with that being said, I have to fill in these huge amounts of documents, and there's 32 pages. Let me see if I can actually try and show you guys how many documents are in these folders, because I've been having a terrible time filling this all out, but it all needs to be done, especially if I'm trying to get this sold as quickly as possible, or I'm trying to get a quick turnover. 32 pages, then it was like another 12 pages of another document, and then another 10 pages of another document. So as you can imagine, I've been in front of this laptop for a long period of time, which actually just gives me a headache. Let me try and find. So these are the types of documents. So you've got this is the TA6. Essentially, when a person is selling a property, they have to fill this in, and it's the longest form ever. Look how many questions that they're asking you. They're asking all sorts of questions to do with the property. Utilities, building regulations, listed buildings, rights and informal arrangements, just everything, flood risks, everything. And there's 32 pages here that you have to fill in. And there was like 3 different types of documents I had to do. So I had to do that, which was not fun at all. However, in the midst of doing all of that, I actually got an offer accepted. So we've got another offer accepted. This is for a flip. The flip that I went to go view last week. I'm not sure if I caught it in a vlog, but I went to go look at a property last week and I was able to arrange another creative deal. So with this particular deal, I'm doing another exchange with delayed completion, and it is another loft. I guess I have a thing for lofts right now because I'm going to be doing quite a few of them, which is exciting. I'm going to be sharing a lot more about this whole deal as things progress a bit more and I get the memorandum of sales and things like that. But that is a result. I'm looking at a good around £80,000 profit with this one minimum. And I have a joint venture partner that I'm going in with this. So we will be splitting the profits. Take home will be around £40,000. Worst case scenario I'm hoping for, but you never know, market changes and things happen. We've now got a new government, so it'll be interesting to see what changes happen in the near future. But yeah, as behind me I've got this board. I can't show too much of that because a lot of confidential stuff on it, but that is the plan for this week. So on a Sunday evening, what I like to just use my whiteboard to draw out everything in priority order, things that I need to do, and you get a sense of such fulfillment once you get to cross them off. I use Notion at the moment, so Notion is my project management tool. However, nothing feels better than crossing something off manually with a piece of pen and paper or your pen and whiteboard, working on that, and it feels so good. I know I've been able to tick off quite a bit, but that form actually took a lot longer than I expected. But I'm going to just go restructure it again because that's what always happens. Things become less important, things become more important as time goes on, as you receive different types of emails. But I'm happy, good positive start to the day. As you saw before, the guys are on site, starting to smash it out. They're giving me so much promises. I feel like he's flirting with me. I keep on having this running joke that I'm falling for him because he gives good communication. He's a man of his word and he's always on time. It's what every partner needs, It's really good stuff. But we'll see what happens and see if he actually speaks what he says. But they're telling me they'll be done in 4 weeks, a loft conversion. But that's the good thing about specializing. When I was looking for tenders, I said I was only looking for people that specialize in one thing so that they can do it as quick as possible. They do it as efficiently as possible because this is all they do. They do this day in, day out. And I'm now going to set up a meeting with my JV partner, go through the deal in finer detail and get the ball rolling and cook up some dinner. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I've actually got another busy day. I'm going away this week, so I'm just trying to get as much done as possible within the few days I have for the week. But I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Hello Ethan.
Hello Brenton.
This is the Mercedes-Benz G63 with a Brabus kit on it, and I know you said you like big cars, so Brenton came to pick you up in the G. Come on,
Life comes at you so fast. I'm sitting in the G-Wagon. I thought I was going to have a quiet night in.
No.
Till my boy came and picked me up.
You know what I'm saying?
In the G-Wagon. We're exploring this.
You know what's crazy about this car though, yeah? It's the status that it has, the road presence. When you go places, you get let in. People want to know your name. People want to, who's that? Just when you're getting out of it, just mind you don't fall out because it's a bit tall.
It's a bit tall, yeah.
So guys, we just got to the petrol station. As K-Trap says, 8 minutes to fill up the tank. Chit chit. But I'll be real with you, I'm only putting in about £50 in the tank because for me to fill up the car, it's a bit techie. Like I don't really want to fill it up. I don't like filling it up. It's just a bit mad. Like I'd rather fill up the diesel car that lasts for the whole week. But this is
just petrol.
It's a petrol.
Oh wow.
4 litres.
Yeah, that is burning.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, that is burning.
8 miles to the gallon. The way I drive.
8 miles to the gallon.
Bad. It's bad, bro.
That is
not
terrible.
a car you want to drive every day. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I said before. Obviously, it's not mine. So, like, just a background on what I do. Obviously, I'm a cinematographer. I've got a business where, you know, I make videos for all the best property developers in the UK. But I also source cars, and I also, you know, do stuff like, look at this interior. It's not standard. You've got the carbon fiber all across here. You can't get that from Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? You've got the blacked out Alcantara steering wheel. Even outside, when we come and show you, it's got the Brabus kit on it. So if you want stuff like that done to your car, hit me up.
Brendan's the guy to go.
You know what I'm saying? Just when you're getting out of it, don't, like, just mind you don't fall out, because it's a bit tall. Guys, we just picked up another property developer. In the back, we've got Aaron.
I needed to see this, man. I needed to see this.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think about it so far, though?
I love it, man.
You love it, yeah?
I love it. This is a serious
you know what's crazy about it? If I just...
Wait! Jeez! Nah, this is it's a good view, you know.
Random are looking clean.
Cleanest. Your network is crazy.
My network's, you know, yeah, my network's.
Yeah, and I think that's the benefit of you doing what you do. Being in videography and cinematography, it's just being able to connect with people at the top of their level that want to showcase what they're doing.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy because it's like even what we were talking about before, like I'm one person away from Dean Forbes.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, even like everyone that we know, like Rowan, Kaz, just the people, caliber of people.
Yeah, exactly.
And the things that I have access to, it's crazy. Like one of my friends was like, you need to leverage your phone, your contact book. Like you need to leverage it, and
especially when you've got friends like just give you access to cars like this,
stuff like this.
Yeah. My passion, or let's say my admiration for cars, probably started young. It was young. And I think it was when I was living in South Road, like Selhurst, and I used to see like the olders that would turn up in the compressors.
The compressors, yeah.
You see like the olders would pull up, like, you know, they'd have like a silver tooth, their hedge, big hedge, and then run up in their compressors.
Yeah.
And I used to think back then, rah, I want to be like you guys with the compressors.
Yeah.
That's what and that's definitely where I started getting into cars, and then it was the compressors, and then it was as I got older and I realized, okay, compressors probably a bit too out my reach, and then it was the 3-door Astras.
Oh, the 3-door Astras! I know exactly. They were like, the pinnacle of having a car. Like those back in the day, yeah.
Bad boy cars.
Yeah.
Not to say I didn't even end up with one. I ended up with a Corsa. That was my first car, an 05. I even remember
05. That's better than me.
I even remember the plate HD05 NPK.
Wow, that meant something to you, innit?
It did, because that was when I made my first £1,000. I bought the car with it.
Yeah.
And when I went to go buy the car, I didn't have my license yet, but I knew basically how to drive. And I remember I turned up, I saw it on eBay.
Yeah.
And the listing was like round the corner for myself.
Yeah.
I went there, and it's so dumb thinking about it. I didn't know how to drive yet. I still had my provisional.
Bet you drove it back.
I didn't even drive it back. I went at night. The guy.
Worst thing to do ever.
I went at night. The guy test drove it for me.
Right.
I didn't even test drive it. He test drove it for me, and I sat around, and he just spun around the block, and I was just like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, that was it.
That still looks better than mine.
Look, HD05 MPK.
That still looks better than what I had.
And I loved it, bro. Like,
what litre was it?
Loved it. It was a 1.2.
See, my first car was a 1.6.
Look, I've got the keys there.
What happened to it?
I loved it. I drove it till it started having problems with the alternator.
Oh, you didn't want to fix it?
Yeah, and then...
You scrap it?
I ended up selling it
for how much?
£500, and then I bought the newer shape Corsa afterwards. I upgraded myself. That was probably in the latter year of 2018. No, 2015. Yeah, 2015. Or something like that. Or
nah,
2016.
couldn't have been. We're the same age. It had to be 2016.
2016. No, then it would have been 2017. In the early years of 2017. Or the end of 2016. One of the two.
Because because after my 1 Series, I then got a black edition Audi A3. Blacked out. It was
Wait, how many cars have you flipping had?
I've probably had, since I started driving, about 30 cars.
30?
Yeah, I've had like 5 BMW 1 Series. At one point in uni, I had a 1 Series with OMG on the plate and the A3 at the same time. Because what happened was my A3 got wrote off, and I had loved that car so much because it was a 2 litre, 200 horsepower. It was flying, like no one was catching me. Like I was off, and then I bought it back, fixed it. But at the same time, while that was happening, I got the 1 Series OMG on the plate.
Tuesday afternoon, I'm just on my way to go visit my mentee's project. Well, it's not really a project. Well, essentially, this is a mentee. I've been mentoring her for a few months now. Well, actually since the beginning of the year. Very sweet lady. Essentially, we strategized how we can maximize her returns across the properties that she already owns. So her situation is she actually owns a shop and she owns a couple properties, but isn't achieving the rental income that she should be achieving. And how I looked at it was we had to reverse engineer, find out what she wanted to achieve as a target, what would help her, if that's whether 5k a month passively, 4k a month, and work backwards to see what things we can do to help her get to this, whether that being change the end user, whether that being split it up to rent out the properties on a room by room basis. So that's what we've been able to do, and fortunately we was able to gain planning permission on one of her properties in a Article 4 area. So as I said before, so she owns a shop and she had units on top of the shop that she was renting it out on a single let basis. However, it had the potential to become a 6-bedroom HMO on top of a commercial unit, and it being a commercial unit and it being in an Article 4 area, it was easier to get the planning permission to change from a C3 to a C4, because essentially there is no loss of family homes because the unit is on top of a commercial unit. Therefore, we haven't taken away a family home, and essentially all we're doing is adding more people to a single property that wouldn't be used for a family home, so nothing's affected. So yeah, we managed to get that through. And I was super happy about it. I went through my architects, they drew up the plans, submitted everything, and handled the whole process very well, and like with the communication was very good, so I was really happy about that. So I'm just going now to see what sort of works we need to do to get up to standard to get the HMO license, which is good news. So from that property alone, she went from making around £600 I believe a month, and now it will be net profiting around £2,000 a month. And that's the thing, the biggest barrier to making money in property isn't the money, it's the knowledge, because she didn't know this and she was sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. And we've got other properties that we've also looked to give it to social housing as well, to just change the end user, to increase her returns on investments, and essentially get her to where she wants to be, and helping her get closer to that, that magical financial figure that everyone seems to have, that will help them live the life that they want to live. So I'm just happy to be able to help her get closer to this. I'm going down there, check it out, and see how she's doing. Now I'm just here with the mandem. I went to... Why everyone's not shy? You look actually quite dark, actually. Yeah.
You say YouTube, man.
Tell them how you been.
I've been good, man. Just chilling with the mandem, just catching up,
How was Dubai?
Hey, Dubai was amazing, It was good, man. I had a blast out there celebrating my birthday, man.
What's one thing you'd recommend to someone that's going to Dubai?
Ooh, take money with you, man. You need money in Dubai, man. Seriously. That's a major tip. Yeah.
Thank you. KB, how's life doing?
Life is good, man. Can't complain.
Apart from the dry lips.
Don't do that, man. My life is good, man. Business is going good. Yeah, man. Going on holiday next week. Going to Germany. Gonna see some family. Relax my hair a bit. Businesses, you know how it can be. But just gonna go rest and chill, man. Just enjoy the fruits of my labour.
Oh, that's good to hear. What's one thing you're grateful for this week?
Ooh, you know, have the license and the ability to see my friends whenever I want to see them.
Oh, shut up.
That is so funny. Nah, on a serious note, I'm not grateful this week. I'm alive, man. I'm healthy.
Amen.
Business is going good. I see my mates whenever I want to see them.
And I told him he's growing a mustache as well.
I was already there, man.
And then this guy, you will see him all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
How's life treating you this week?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Hopefully, I have my refinance sorted, and yeah, I'm back online.
I swear, last time we saw Aaron, I think, apart from the usual time that we see him, he was receiving money. So the channel are going to think you're very rich, you know, because last time we saw you, you just completed as well.
Yeah.
And now you're receiving a refinance.
Yeah.
So it's something like that, innit?
God willing.
God willing.
Yeah.
But yeah, just going to chill for the rest of the day until I have my mastermind with the land property later on today. But yeah, just thought I'd check in with you guys. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
After today,
Yeah.
for end of day, we fix this second part.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, so you've done the whole front part. Oh, so you just need to finish the floor fixing here. So this is the steel beam. So this rests on top of this.
Yeah.
Oh, the steel beam. Okay, that was quite good. Oh, so this is the floor, the new floor height.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a new level. So you've done all of this in 2 days. You lot work fast.
Kind of tomorrow,
Yeah.
normal will be finished.
Tomorrow, on Friday.
What is day today?
Today is Wednesday, yeah.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
normal, square,
Yeah.
will finish.
And then finish.
With roof.
With roof, wow.
And shower plastic.
Wow. No, this is very quick. I'm really happy about this. I'm very happy. Is this one an easy one for you? Or is it quite hard?
Yeah, it's a small job.
This one's a small job.
Really small job.
Oh, okay. Nice and easy, quick and easy. I like to hear that. That's good. Do you need to raise the beam ridge height?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow you lift
will
it.
be installed, yeah.
Oh, okay, you install the ridge beam. Okay. Alright, cool. It's not too bad. Really, really good progress. I'm really happy with it. Thank you. Thursday morning and I'm out here in Nice. You're probably wondering how did I get here? But the last 24 hours has been a busy one. I managed to make my flight that I caught at 5:50. Now I am cycling in the nice 27 degrees to go and get some breakfast. The flight was a pretty easy flight. We caught the flight at 5:50, 2-hour flight, and we headed over to our Airbnb. And now we've got on some line bikes. Let me show you some of the views. It's a really nice view. So yeah, I'll catch you guys at breakfast. Hello vlog. I'm in Monaco at the moment, in the city, just by the casino in Monte Carlo. Let me show you what's going on here and how this city is super inspiring. But I'm sitting down. I haven't been vlogging much because I've just been taking this time to really just relax and absorb a lot of the sun. To catch you up, in the last couple of days, not much has happened. I've just been progressing with the offer that I got accepted in the background, and you'll be happy to know that the whole EDF debacle that I had going on with them, how they was charging me for things that I didn't think I should have been paying for, has been solved. So they've sent me an email to say that that's been all sorted out, which is really good. And lastly, the council have finally been able to officially register me as a provider on their system. So for those that don't know, when you are being registered to become a provider, it usually takes up to 6 to 8 weeks. We've just hit the 6/7 week mark, and I've been able to get the green light that I've been officially accepted, so I can start getting payments from that. And yeah, now I'm just enjoying a lot of things going on in the background. A lot of new people joining the property program and things like that. So I'm feeling very, very grateful on this trip. Like, I'm just so grateful to be in the position that I am in, and thanking God for being able to put me in places like this where I can be filled with more inspiration, more motivation and things like that. So yeah, really, really good. I haven't been snapping much because I've just been taking it easy, and I haven't been vlogging because just letting myself relax a bit more. The thing is, I am thinking a lot about work, but it hasn't been strenuous thoughts. It's been more so of a exciting, what am I going to do next type of thing. And so yeah, I'll just probably show you guys some clips that I've been recording over the last couple of days. But this is probably me signing out, unless I've got something else really, really cool to show you guys. But I'm going to leave it from here, from Monaco. I'll see you guys back next week on a Monday when we're on site and we're chasing the brokers and solicitors. So take care, everyone. See ya. And look at the cars. This is like so normal to everyone here.